that customer service? Oh. Oh. What's that? What's that? Can you set up that?
Yeah. Yes.
Front.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, look at this pretty guy. Who's that? Everyone, welcome Mac, his first time groom today. We're gonna, you know, in my opinion, I think all dogs should have an introduction to grooming, and I don't love the fact that some dogs come in extremely matted, and their first introduction to grooming is a full-on 3-hour, 2-hour demat session, shave down. I think that all dogs should have time to learn to jump up on the table. That's something we can practice, right? Up and down, just like I did with my doodles. Up and down, brush, go home. Up and down, brush, trim, go home. Up and down until you start working into that haircut. But a lot of times, the first time I see a small dog like this one, he's 14 weeks old, and his name is Mac. This is our first groom together, and hopefully we're gonna complete a face, feet, sanitary with a clean feet and clean face. But I gotta be honest with you. Where's that? This is his little treat. He's food motivated. And I have a little treat here left. I used it to coax him into coming into the room. And so he's a little nervous, but I don't think he's gonna let me do the clean feet, clean face. So when this guy was probably like this big, right? He probably had clean feet done and clean face done. But he should have clean feet and clean face done. Remember I told you guys every Friday? Yep. We call it every Friday. It's a time where we can get with our pets and have time with our pets. So every Friday you're doing nails, dremeling, clean face, clean feet, a little trim up, a little boom boom. You trim, you're doing all those things. And then every day you're brushing. And in this case, I think she said every other day at least she's brushing, which is great. How about this? Add this to your regimen, walking your pet. So make sure you're walking your pet with some exercise, okay? So now he's listening to me. It's our first time together. I got him on the table. I love the fact that they get a private appointment. There's not 20 other dogs here barking, smelly, peeing, pooping. It's quiet. And that's the difference between the way I like to groom in the other salons that might be out there that have a lot of groomers working for them that can do a lot of work in one day. You're going to get a different experience here at My Favorite Groomer. And guess what? We actually go live and we record it too. So, wow, what the heck? And so I just met him and I just want him to know that I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm his groomer. I'm going to be okay with you, you know? So now we're going to bust out some of the things. I told her we're going to brush him. I don't want to push it with a puppy. Sometimes we do, though. We have to. Those matted dogs, you can't let them come in and come back in a week or two. They're badly matted. He's not. But he's really high anxiety, worried, hasn't been socialized too much. Well, 2020, I wouldn't be socialized too much either. Getting used to things. I just don't know that he's going to let me clean face his face with the clippers and everything. That's the standard cut for a standard poodle now, isn't it? Clean face, shaved, clean feet, shaved. So we'll just see how he does. Pet parent had said she has been playing with his feet. In my opinion, that's not enough. So I said, watch and see how he does. It may have been enough. It may not be enough. Like bust out the we're not even breathing yet. I better give him some practice with that while I brush. Alright, so let's get our brush out. Let's get our, do a double spray here. Leave-in conditioner, my favorite. Just real light here. Hi, what's that? What is that? It's about to get louder with the clipper, you know. You don't like that? Okay. Walking on the street helps your dog get used to sounds like a motorcycle, kids playing, doors shutting, doors shutting on a car, doors shutting on the house. Make sure your leash is tight, collar's tight, harness is tight. Wrong harness, use a collar and leash, don't use a harness. If your dog can get out of the harness, bad day. Anything can happen, including a big dog run up, a little dog run up on you, bite your dog. Make sure your leash and collar are tight. I'm just getting a feel, okay? I'm getting a feel of what we're working with here. And you know what? He's getting a feel too. You don't like that. Playing with the paws or not. We need to be brushing, treat. If he's treat, brushing, treat. Give me the paw, treat, brush, okay? Let me check with the comb here. Hi. Ooh, that's nice, right? That's nice. Ooh, you don't like that. It's so simple. It's so simple. No. When I had my doodles, right, they're getting big. If you don't put some backing to your voice, they might just walk all over you. How's everyone doing today? Welcome. Isn't it Thursday? Isn't time flying, or is it just me? Everyone say, welcome, Matt, to my favorite groomer. He is a standard poodle at 14 weeks old. And guess where they found me? I'll give you 3 guesses. How do you think the client found me? You don't like that? See him leaning over there? He's like leaning to the left. You don't like that very much. It's okay. It's okay. You're all right. So when you get a dog that has a clean face and clean feet, if you can already get a hold of a groomer like myself that is willing to, like, even on a small puppy, okay, sanitize your tools and just do a quick clean feet, clean face outside every 2 weeks for you. So the dog is like, will just sit there when you have to do it later as a 14-week-old. Like, there's no doubt that you'll be able to get it done because you've been doing it every 2 weeks since he was born, you know what I mean? Or since you got him. His body is used to it. He knows he has to get it done. He's not afraid of the clipper because it's been on his face since day 1. A little worried, right? He's a little worried. It's okay. That's why we have our alone time here. Feel yourself bending a little bit. Let's bring the table up. He's doing real good, right? I think a lot of things help him do real good, right? No, trying to keep it stabilized, the sudden movements. I'm trying to talk but move. Let him get used to kind of how I am. You don't like that, okay. Are you gonna let me shave those? If you don't want me to brush them, I'll have you stand up. Okay. I'm just going to see how you are with this. I'm going to put that there for a second, let you look at it and smell it. Nice, nice. When you are working on a dog, like I started with her treat, right, to get him in the room, when you are working at your dog, on your dogs at home, yeah, you can pull out the treat and everything. But I'm using so much stuff on my hands, I don't like to do that while I'm grooming. Treats, food, water, people don't get it. But this is the last place to mix food and hair. You know, I don't go get a haircut and have dinner I don't have dinner while I'm getting a haircut. It doesn't work. That's why they offer like drinks. They offer alcoholic beverages while you get your haircut, don't they? Why? Because it's not food. You're not going to get hair up in your food. So for me, a lot of people have said it, I've heard it, use a treat, use food, use that. I don't like to do that while I'm grooming. No offense, a dog should be able to go for an hour groom without eating. Does that make sense? And that comes with training and consistency. I shouldn't have to let him eat while I'm grooming him. No offense. They have that new thing, they put it on the wall and let them eat peanut butter. I get it, and it probably is needed, but food and hair to me don't mix. I don't want to eat my own hair while I'm grooming my own self. I don't brush my hair in the morning or blow dry my hair in the morning and eat. I just can't. I'm not doing that. So I do have the treat over there, but now with my hands it has chemicals on it, it has dirty hair, dirty dander. I mean, I don't want to touch that and try to give him to eat it. I mean, you know what I mean? So just work with it and do the best you can. You can do the training with the food, up and down without doing the grooming and the food. But hey, do the best you can. That's why sometimes a pet parent will bring in a Ziploc bag of treats. I'll just show it to them, right? I'll be like, hey, you're going to get this after, okay? If you're at home with your own dog, I get it, yeah. You know, you're right there in your own house. You got the food right there and all that stuff, but this is not that kind of environment. This is not a home environment. There's a lot of stuff that's on the floor, anything, you know? I like how he's kind of getting used to me. He's getting to know me, and I'm getting to know him. He's doing really good. The dog upstand large, he already fits that at 14 weeks. He will definitely fit that later. Wow. So he may be tall, you know? We'll have to look right back to this moment, huh? I'm purposely going to make these noises to get him kind of familiar. That's big, loud noises happening. He's like, what is that? What's going on? What did I do? How come this is happening to me? Got this stand underneath me. I mean, he probably thinks I'm trying to play with him. Good boy. Good boy, yeah. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Hit that like button if you're happy to be watching. I'm going to get a flea comb. I love using this on the face. I'm going to show you what's in the eye area here. Got a lot of eye boogers. This is something I definitely want you to work on keeping out. So clean this area really good. Okay, clean that area up. Water. My dogs have their own designated face towel, so do water. Right, so that's one eye. Let me show you what's on the other eye here. Water, wash the face, and then pull it right out. It'll pull right out if there's a little bit of water to help it. This one's a tough one. It's dried up in there. Yeah. Can't tell, right, with all the hair in the way. Make sure you're cleaning those out. You can get your tools at myfavoritegroomer.com. That supports our business. And if you're learning from here, do that. Shop with us. Okay, so I'll put this over here. All right, we're going to come in here. We're going to shave all this out. We're going to try. Maybe I should try. Now, we got to do it. We got to get the clean face going here. So we're going to shave all this out. It's all the way from the ear, all of this, down right here, all the eye, all that, all the face gets shaved off. That's called clean face. I like to do the 10 reverse. Some folks will do the 30 reverse, 15 reverse, okay? We'll do the 10 reverse first, and then as he comes in, we may attempt to do the 30. Fresh off, he might itch it a lot and cause a hot spot on his face, so we'll do, if he's used to it, if you started doing this as a puppy, they already did it probably one time, right? And then he grew into this, so as a puppy, has it been? I could be wrong, but I want to say they didn't do clean face after they got the dog from the breeder, I believe. Okay, so we're not going to go right into it. I see his eyes looking at me. Let's just kind of play around for a minute. What's that loud noise? What's all these loud noises? What's all these loud noises? Who did it? Who did it, huh? Who did it? Yeah, who did it? Okay. Do you remember stuff like this? Do you remember clean feet when you were younger? Hmm? Oh, hi, Mac. Hi, Mac. Hi. Oh, hi, Mac. Oh. Mac. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to push your tail tucked down, like, what are you doing? Hi, Mac. Oop, got a little poo-poo in there. Hey, Mac. Okay, we're done that, I hit your patience level. Okay, let's come back over here. Check her heat. All we can do is try, right? We gotta get in there. We're not gonna know. So let's try to go reverse here. Hi, Matt. Oh, I see. You don't really love that? I understand. Let me see this one. Let's see. Hi, Matt. What's that there? What's that? You don't like it? Let's move this. Who put that there anyway? Here, come here. Give me a hug. Nice hug. Yeah. Don't get mad. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Not my face. Come forward. Come here, Matt. I'm going to go down right there. Up. Let's check our heat. Okay. Now, I'm going to do a sanitary real quick. I'm going to change my template. Let me bring you guys over here a little bit. What he does have here is a lot of hair, okay? He has a lot of hair right here where he pees. And so I told Mom to try to make sure you keep that short so it doesn't hold bacteria in there and maybe even cause a urinary tract infection. So we're going to take all that off here. Okay, it's not coming, it's dried up, crusty. So let's go up, and I'm going to have to come here like this. And really hold on to it to get it off. So here I can see where the urine is sticking there, okay? Meaning like when he pees, if he's squatting still, it's just coming right back down to his body here. And sometimes they'll actually pee on the back of their legs, right? And maybe if they're squatting, they'll actually pee on the inside of their legs. So here I'm going to clean this up really good, okay? I'm going to come down the tummy here, because in Texas it's really hot. Okay, we'll need to stand up for this. Okay, ready? Up. I'm taking off everything that has urine. It's telling me I can see what I need to do, okay? Bring him up a little higher here. He's going to sit down. I'm going to get a 5 guard. I rarely ever use this. It's in the Andis kit, also the wall kit, the red one, the 5 guard. It's a 1/8 inch. So to keep your legs on the inside, if you don't want to shave them down with a 10, you can come down with a really, really, really short guard. And I can see here, he's peeing on his own leg here, okay? So I'm actually going to take my 5 guard and lightly shorten it, but keep it even. Hip, hip, hip. Go up, up, up. Good boy. Nope, we gotta stand up. Stand up. Good boy. Let me go up. Okay. Down. Good boy. Good boy. Let's go back, take our 5 guard off. I oiled this blade last night, and look at it. Look at it. See how it's kept all the hair in there? See how all the hair's in there? I oiled it last night. So I'm going to clean it and put it back down, because this is not helping me. This needs to sit just a little bit longer. So we'll sanitize it. Put it back here. Let's get another 10 blade. Hopefully it's a drier one. Remember I said I ordered way more 10 blades than this one, yeah? Alright, so when I go up, up, here I want to, oh, no, come down. Here, I'm going to teach you something here. Sit, 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 good boy, okay? Now let me see both paws here, go up, good boy, right there. I just want to see all that hair. Go ahead, let's try it again. One more time and we're not going to do it again, okay? Ready? Come here, look at me. Mac. Good boy. Stay, stay, stay. No, stay. Stay, stay, stay. Good boy. A smart boy right there. Okay, try that, doesn't like that, so we want to practice that at home, okay? Put them on your table, what you're doing here, lift up here, so the groomer can go underneath here. And lift up like that on the other end. And then they stand up. Stand up. Show dogs are show dogs because they get daily training. Daily. They're doing this daily. So they just stand there. When you see them, they're just standing there. That's because they do it every day. They train, 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 train. Just like you're training for the UFC. Every day. Up. Don't do it, don't do it. Good boy. That's the edge of the table, okay? All right, shall we? Check your heat. I want to mess around with his feet a little bit more here. I'm going to try not to handle his feet. Get him a little bit used to it. Maybe. May or may not work. We'll see. Keep the dog up, stand large nearby. I like this angle so you guys can see a little bit more. I'm going to bring the trash closer, and I'm also going to lower the table. I like the idea of being able to give him a hug, so let's bring that down a little bit. Remember, this is our first time experience. If I don't get it all done, it is what it is. That's fine. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation, MP, to my favorite groomer. Woo! Thank you so much for your donations. Those of you guys watching, make sure you hit that like button. 72 watching and 20 likes. Can we get some like buttons out there hit? Come here. Hi. Shall we get close? Can we get close? Yeah, let's get close. Let's bring that there. May I kind of do this? Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, let's see here. What else can we do? We can do 10 down, so you can see the actual foot, and then we can work on possibly chiseling it out. So we want to stand. Okay, stand. 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 Okay, you don't like it. I see. We have to start. So we have to start somewhere. We do have to start somewhere. Or we can say, never mind, let's do teddy bear feet. So exercise, consistent training will get us to a better place, all right? So the little jump, he's trying to tell me what to do, okay? That's the edge of the table. Okay, we don't want to keep moving around like that, okay? No. Come now. Check our heat. I like it. That is where I need it. Okay, great. All right, now we're going to switch over to our 40 blade and do the pads of the feet. Thanks, Mona. All right, let's go to the pads of the feet with the 40 blade. Let's see how he does. that? Okay. You're looking at that. You're okay with that? Hmm? Hmm? I'm gonna do some tricking here. I gotta play with him a little bit on the top. Let's see what we got here. Let's try it. Now, I'm not sure it's gonna work. You don't like it? You don't like that? You're supposed to have clean feet. The industry says you're supposed to have clean feet. Well, clean feet's not really easy, is it, on a puppy, huh? Yeah. It was when you were so young, you didn't really know what was going on. Yeah, that was easy. But now you have your own thoughts and your own ideas. Huh? Yeah, and you might say, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you touching me like that. Right? Yeah. I understand. I do understand. Okay, we'll leave it now. That's it. We're leaving that. Or we're going to push it until he's like really upset, and then he'll be remembering that, and next time he's going to be more upset. You're going to be more upset. All right, let's get our tin blade. And let's, I hate to do the clean face and not get it done for his first time. So that's what we always fear, is that now I can't finish, but you're not going to be able to ever do it if you don't start attempting to do it, right? Oh no, we don't want the biting thing, so I don't really know where that came from, but let's not learn how to do that, okay? I forgot I was in the Air Force. Okay, I didn't tell you that, but I've been in the Air Force, and I'm a pretty loud person, all right? Are you laughing with me, please? Here we go, here we go. Can you do that outside? No, we're not even doing anything yet. No. No. All right, let's try something with the guard. If we can't do it with the blade, it's going to look really bad having it a couple times done and then we can't even finish. So let's try the guard. Not worth it. It's not worth it. Needed to start sooner. All right, only a couple more ways I can try a couple things. Let's tighten this up. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, that's not going to work. We're not going to be able to do that today. Lots of homework at home, and I'll give you the pointers that you'll need. We're not going to be able to do that today. I want to help him, but I'm not here to piss him off, so every groom I have with him, he's going to come back to this. So let's just come in here and see what we can do like this. It's really bad for you? You don't want a bad experience? Yeah, I don't want you. No, no. No biting. I'm not even doing anything. No biting. Okay? Let me see, please. Let me see. Food. No. No. We're just arguing here. No. Okay, no. Better, more better. That's more better. Put your foot down. Put your feet down. Can't do that right now, okay? Can't be doing that right now. Makes it dangerous. No. No. Up. Put your foot down. No. No. Up. Up. Good. Very good. Now that makes it really dangerous what you're doing because I'm working near your eyes. Okay? No. 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 Don't do it. 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 Let me see. Let me see. standing on my brush, like seriously. He's like literally standing on my brush. Really? Let me see. You silly. Okay? Put that here. We are going to see the table and do toenail trim. Okay? Toenail trim for you. Once we're done with the groom, I'll come back after I check the pet parent out and I will give you about 5 tips on what to do to help this baby on the home front have a better groom. If you're interested in hearing about those tips, make sure you stick around after the client is done grooming. So we're going to do a nail trim. Hey, you're fine. You're fine. Little bit here like that. Hey, you're fine. Let me see. Let me bring you guys back here. So he is a young dog, but he could have had his nail trims already done at the veterinarian, anywhere like that. Up. A big dog like this, like my doodles, right? I believe they should have dremeling done on their nails. It'll help them stay shorter, longer. So every Friday you dremel the nails, right? So we would trim the nails and then dremel every Friday, okay? And the dog starts to get used to the dremel. Too far for you guys to see, huh? Shh, shh, shh. Don't pull, don't pull, don't pull, okay? Hey. I'll come around this way then. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Give me back your paw. Give me back your paw. Down. 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 Good. Let's double check everywhere, make sure dew claws. None here. None there. Never know, just check in case. So we did that, right? Let me see if I have my Dremel handy here. Now, I don't think he'll let me do it, but I would love to get him started on it. Every Friday, right? Every Friday, do the Dremel. every Friday, okay? If you need a Dremel, you can pick them up at myfavoritegroomer.com. Come over there, check us out. Come over there, look at some stuff. Oh, he's looking super cute, right? Okay, nails. This, everything, body was fine. That's not what we were here to do. Clean face, couldn't accomplish it. Not today. We did some other stuff to try to get him used to it, so next time we can try again. For his groom today, I recommend more exercise. So upon arrival, 15 minutes working out there, walking around. He's young. He's got a lot of energy in him. Then come in. Me and Mom talked a while first. So then come in and immediately get on the table because we lose time. Okay, so 15-minute walk when you arrive at home. Walk, bring him home, put him on the table, stand up, treat, stand up, treat, stand up, treat, teaching him to stand up. That's its own thing. Then you want to get some kind of clipper or some kind of vibrating noise around his face so that we can attempt to do clean face, and we may not be able to do that for a while. But if you do something daily, when you're doing your stand-up routine or on the table routine, whatever you want to call it, he will be a big dog. So you want to have control over what he's doing and him know the commands. Okay, up, down, lay down, sit, stay, like basic commands. Stand up, sit down, okay? There's a lot of work to his grooming. The clean feet are not perfect, but I'm not going to piss him off today. We did enough. They're clean, but they're not clean like I wish they were, but I'm not going to push it today, okay? He has really bad ears, and so what we're going to do is possibly do an ear hair pulling only, but I want to just show you, okay? So here, this ear is in really tough shape, okay? So pet parent has already seen the veterinarian, and I showed her the solution that we sell. She says they sold that to me. I said, well, let's do what the vet said for you to do then. So all this ear hair, they did not pull out for her. I'm going to pull this out for her. But I'm not going to clean and I'm not going to flush because she has that equipment at home, okay? She has that stuff at home. Both ears have the color in it. One is worse than the other. It's that brick red color that we talk about a lot, okay? So she's going to do, so there's just a flat rate today for grooming. She's going to do the flushing and everything she needs to do because she has the stuff from the vet. It's exactly what I sell as well. So we're going to do that offline. And we are complete with our groom today, our beginner groom for this standard doodle 14-week-old pup. Thank you so much for watching My Favorite Groomer. I really appreciate you guys. Be sure to hit that like button on your way in or on your way out of watching the video. We have 52 likes and 87 watchers. I appreciate you and thanks for being here. Once I check the pet parent out, I'm going to come back and talk to you all a little bit about tips on what to do to get him used to us doing the clean feet, clean face. So if you want to hang around for that, give me a few minutes to pull the ear hair out. All right, we'll be right back. The clean feet look great, but they are not clean. Like I did not chisel deeply into everything, you know what I mean? On mute. All right, you guys, we are back. All right, you guys, here we go. Thanks a lot for holding out and waiting for me. I really appreciate it. We just got done cashing out the client, and let me see, make sure you guys are good to go here. Here we go. What's up, Tracy? Tracy's been on every day, huh? NYC2 and MP. What's up, you guys? Oh, yeah. Okay, I see that. What is that? Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, we're good to go. All right, so I wanted to promise you guys some tips on what to do if your dog, you want to do a clean face, clean feet. What would you do if your dog is doing some of these things here? I did get some more information from the client, and she just got this dog 2 weeks ago. Here I was thinking maybe she had him a lot longer, but she's only gotten to know Mac for 2 weeks. So there's a lot of things that she's going to have to do, and she is doing, implementing. And one of the things that in her profile that she explained to me over the phone was, hey, you know, Dee, we are getting used to everything. He's getting used to noises and sounds, and these are all steps that he has to go through, which is absolutely true. Street walking. Tip number 1, street walking, walking on the street. I know maybe some of you don't want to do that. I get it. But out front, go around your house. Figure it out to be outside on a leash, but you walking in front of your dog, not your dog walking in front of you. And you can create a path in your own backyard doing it. That doesn't mean the dog jumps everywhere and does its own thing. It means that you are literally training with your dog how to walk. So as you train how to walk, you are in front of your dog and you're stepping off first before your dog is jumping in front of you, especially a big dog, as he will be a big dog. Walking. She said to me, Dee, we walked this morning and we will walk tonight. And I said, well, when you have a young dog with that much energy, you want to walk immediately before the groom. Why is it we always want to show up at a place like the veterinarian, the pet store, the groomer, and we don't want to walk our dog? We want to get out of the car and go straight into the business. Don't forget, your dog is going through so many things. It needs to use the restroom for relief. Whether it's because of high anxiety, the long road trip, maybe he wants to vomit, doesn't feel good on the car ride. So again, tip number 2, walk the pet immediately before the groom. And I don't mean walk to the bush, let him pee, and let's go into the store. They might, if you don't give them but 5 minutes, they might walk right in. Listen, I worked at veterinarians and this is what always happened. They walk right in and poop on the floor. Why? Because they're animals. They smell that on the floor. They want to add to it and leave their own marking. So let's know that about our dog and say, you know what? I need your veterinarian appointments at 2 p.m. Guess what? We're going to arrive at 1, maybe 1:09, and we're going to walk you for 15 minutes to make sure you pee, you poo, and you get that pent-up energy from the car ride and the anxiety of going into this building without me. You get all that kind of, at least initially, out of the system. Now, unfortunately, they can go inside, say a veterinarian, and lay in a kennel for 3 hours before they're seen. Unfortunately, you can't do nothing about that, but you did your best. How about this? You don't give your dog enough time to walk before these adventures you go on, grooming, veterinarian, pet store, right? And let's just say you do have to give your dog to somebody else, like the groomer, like the vet tech, or the receptionist. And guess what? They do not walk your dog at all, and your dog has been there for 8 hours. Why didn't we spend 40 minutes, 30 minutes walking our dogs, rain or sunshine, before we let someone take over and have to come back and pick up? So be careful. Take the time. Number 2, take the time to walk your pet when you have arrived somewhere, okay? It really angers me. Back in the day, I could see, depending on where I worked, I could see like, wow, we can't walk the dogs in this environment. There's no place to walk the dogs in this environment. The liability exists. We cannot walk the dog, and we're not allowed to walk the dog in this environment. So all of these different scenarios happen. You, the pet owner, know I'm telling you this. Walk your dog before you go into any facility and give them extra time, not 5 minutes, to pee and poop. Well, I don't know about you, but sometimes it takes me longer than 5 minutes to pee and poo. So give your animals time to smell it out and really empty themselves. You know, Saki went in for her dental, and there's some things that ended up happening that went downhill. And she was there from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. I was pissed. If I didn't walk my dog, what the heck? We drove around and I had to stop because I didn't actually want to walk in front of the veterinarian. Why? Because so many sick dogs are walking in that same space. So I left earlier, pulled over really close to the veterinarian, a different place, and I gave her time to walk. She wouldn't pee. And I was like, no, we're not getting in the car. Give her extra time. Let's go. Give her that time. Thank goodness I did, because I knew for a fact she went in on an empty bladder. Thank goodness. Did they walk her? I doubt it. Those of you guys out there still watching, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. The third tip I want to give you is when you are grooming, working with your dog. So if you're a groomer, you're not going to fix this dog today. It's not going to happen, okay? When you're a groomer, you can help give advice, but you cannot, you're here to do a job. So when the dog gets dropped off, you don't go out and walk the dog, right? You don't go and do anything, training, you're not doing any of that. You can give advice, but they have a groom appointment. We're here for grooming. So when it comes down to you grooming the dog, I try to say don't push the things on the dog. If you can help it, don't push it. If the dog's extremely matted, if this dog came in extremely matted, which he didn't, you might be in a different place, but we're not. He wasn't matted, yes. So I didn't have to make him go through his first time. Remember that Yorkie? That extremely matted Yorkie as a puppy? Like, there's no way I was gonna do a little bit and come back, a little bit and come back. Like, no, this has been going on a long time. This has all gotta come off. This dog didn't. This dog is being brushed, yes. So we need to do a couple things, and those things are not gonna be fixed at the groomer. Those things are gonna be fixed at home. So if you don't have a table at home, you can implement a table-like facility in your home. Whether you're using your dining table, your island, don't leave a dog unattended, right? Maybe buy a groom arm that I have, just the arm itself, a large one for a large base or a small one for a non-large base. Get a table arm, make sure it fits your table, put it on there, make sure it fits your island. Start working with your pet daily. Start doing those exercises, stand up, sit down, lay down, don't jump, right? You want to treat and do the dog training at home yourself. So that you know when your dog goes to the groomer, they're able to get under the leg, to do the clean feet, to work with the face. They understand certain commands. So that is a daily thing. You're gonna do that at home. The owner has to do that at home. Yeah, let's say you don't wanna do it. You never do it. You don't do anything with your dog for 6 months. You come back in and expect clean feet again. Not gonna happen. Your dog might let it happen, and depending on the environment, because just age now, some time has passed, he's either much nicer or much meaner, depending on socialization. So tip number 3, make sure you're doing some training at home. The sit, stand, lay down, stay, no, right? Give it to me, whatever commands you're gonna do. Jump up, jump down, jump up, jump down. And you do that homework until it's just like, boom, get kennel up, jump down, sit down, stand up. It's easy. The dog knows it, it's easy. Done deal, he knows it. Come to the groomer, let's go, here's the leash, go. Okay, up, down, let's go, down, lay down, stay. Easy stuff. Do that consistent training daily until it's easy, okay? Now what else do you wanna know? 2 more tips? 2 more tips, let me think. If I had a dog that I can't do the clean feet, next thing, I'm gonna get anything that buzzes. And I do have some human clippers at home. I have actually 3 human clippers for human hair. And if I had to do it at home, I would say sit and give me a paw. And I'm not doing any shaving, but the clipper's on. It's rubbing down the legs. He really hated his legs and feet messed with. So it wouldn't be, you can lay around and play with feet all day, but you put a dog on a table and try to trim the feet hair, that's something's different. So you take the clippers and you're like, you're up, sit, down. You got that down, right? So get up. Stay, sit, give me a paw, hold the clipper, you're literally gonna be, take your fingers, go inside the digits, act like you're doing what the groomer is gonna do. Act like you're doing what the groomer is gonna do with the vibration of that clipper you have at home. You might be using a Dremel, a clipper, you might be using some other devices that do that, massagers, whatever you wanna call it, but you might be using your hands and that. Whatever the vibration, get that. So practice at home. Tip number 4, practice that vibration, loud noise stuff at home. Run it on the face. Hold that chin hair. And you're not doing nothing. You're just training the dog to understand there's no pain here, okay? That you're not doing, it's just loud noises is all. It's just loud, okay? You can't do clean face without the clipper work. It's not going to happen. You saw I just trimmed his face. He didn't even like that. Next thing, let's continue with the face. Tip number 5. If your dog is not going to let you do any of this vibration stuff with the clipper, the noise, the Dremel, all that good stuff, if your dog is just refusing it, then you've got to learn to work with something around the face. So, right, I would get my aggressive face tool, because essentially what you're going to do is you want to use your scissors. Use your aggressive face tool, and you are literally going to just hold the chin hair, right? And you're going to stroke the face up, down, and do those noises I was doing, right? And you want to do this daily. You don't want the dog biting. No, that's a no-no. So the next command, no. So you don't want the dog biting. You want the dog to let, this doesn't hurt. This is just stroking the face and patting and rubbing. It's like your finger, okay? You don't want any biting happening there. So the 5th tip, work with the face, with the aggressive face tool or something that you have at home that's very similar. Something that will not hurt the dog while it's trying to do these things that it doesn't want you to do. If your dog is like her dog, it's just food or treat motivated, okay, if that's how you want to do it. My dogs are a little bit food motivated. I don't use it as my source of positive reinforcement, but I do use love. So good dog, like little bit of treat and love. And then eventually, hopefully you work yourself out of these treats, because a lot of calories, a lot of intake, a lot of junk. Just make sure you know what treats you're feeding so that you can see what effect it has on the dog's diet. All right, tip number 5, work with the face consistently until the dog is able to let you do the clean face. So with all those 5 tips, I hope that you're able to start working with your dog to get your poodle especially ready for clean feet and clean face. We did most of the clean feet. We still have a lot of detail to get in there, but I didn't want to piss the dog off anymore. He did have an ear problem in both ears, and I think that might be a little bit why he didn't want me on the face, but we won't know until the ears are cleared up. So thanks a lot for hanging out. I really appreciate you. I hope you learned something today. If you did, make sure you hit that like button for me, hit the share, and we'll see you on all our different platforms. If you haven't joined us on TikTok, check out some of our videos on TikTok, some funny ones. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook. I love you guys, and thanks for being fans. I couldn't do it without you. You have a great day, and we'll see you soon on the next live feed. Do